Let me break it down. Life's full of little traps. You don't notice them at first. That's what makes them dangerous. They feel normal, they feel safe, but slowly they slow you down. You look back and wonder why you're stuck or why you're not where you want to be. Been there. And it all starts with the first trap, comfort. I used to love comfort. Still do sometimes. My bed, snacks, scrolling on my phone, chilling with no plan. It feels nice. But comfort becomes a prison. It tricks you into thinking, I deserve this. Then you do nothing for 3 hours, then days, then months. And suddenly you're in the same spot, wondering what happened. I told myself, I need rest. But honestly, I was just hiding from hard things. Next one, waiting for motivation. This trap hit me hard. I used to think I needed to feel ready before doing anything big, like, I'll go to the gym when I feel like it, or I'll start that project when I'm in the mood. That mood rarely came. I wasted years waiting for some magic spark. But motivation doesn't come first. Action does. You move first, then motivation shows up like, oh, hey, I guess we're doing this now. I wish someone told me earlier. Feelings follow actions, not the other way around. Perfectionism is the third trap. This one hides itself like it's a good thing. You say, I just want it to be perfect. Sounds noble, right? But really, it's just fear in disguise. You're scared to start because you're scared to mess up. So you plan and fix the plan and fix the fix, but you never actually do the thing. I wasted so much time making things look perfect instead of just doing them messy and learning fast. Progress, perfection. All right, quick check-in. You still with me? Good. Because this next trap is sneaky. It's overthinking. You ever lay in bed thinking about that one thing you said 2 years ago? Or worry about 10 different outcomes before even starting something? That was me. Overthinking made everything feel bigger than it was. I couldn't even make simple choices. Like picking a workout plan turned into a whole research project. And in the end, I did nothing. Overthinking is just fear, dressed up as logic. You don't need the perfect plan. You need to move. Then there's the comparison trap. This one's brutal. You open Instagram, see someone your age doing amazing things, and suddenly you feel behind. Why am I not like them? I fell for it hard. I kept thinking I was losing in life because I wasn't doing what they were. But here's what I learned. You're not behind. You're just on your own path. Some people peak early, some later. Life's not a race, it's a marathon. And half the stuff people post online isn't even real. Don't compare your behind the scenes to someone's highlight reel. The next one is distractions, probably the most common trap right now. Notifications, TikTok, Netflix, texts, all fighting for your attention. I used to sit down to do one task, then boom, 2 hours later I'm watching a video of a duck skateboarding. It's wild how much time we waste without even knowing it. Distractions aren't just fun, they're deadly. They take you away from things that matter. I had to start turning my phone off for a few hours just to focus. Hard at first, game changer later. Pause right here. If you've ever told yourself, I'll do it later, this part's for you. Procrastination is one of the worst traps. It feels innocent, like, well, I just need a little break. But that break turns into a week, a month, a year. I used to lie to myself thinking I work better under pressure. But that was just me avoiding work until I had no choice. When you wait till the last minute, you don't give your best, you give what's left. The real win? Doing things before they're due. That gives you time, peace, and better results. Here's another one, blaming others. Oof, this one hurts because I've done it a lot. Blamed my parents, my school, my city, even the weather. It felt good at the moment, like it wasn't my fault. But blaming keeps you powerless. If it's always someone else's fault, then you can't change anything. But once I started taking full responsibility, even for stuff that wasn't 100% mine, things started shifting. I stopped feeling stuck. I started fixing things instead of waiting to be saved. And finally, for now, being busy, not productive. This trap is wild because it makes you feel like you're doing something. You check emails, organize your room, scroll through motivational content. But nothing actually moves your life forward. I used to make big to-do lists and check off all the easy stuff. Felt great. But the hard, important stuff, I kept skipping it. Productivity isn't about doing a lot. It's about doing what matters. And usually that's the stuff you're avoiding. Okay, now this one hits deep. People-pleasing. Bro, I used to say yes to everything just so no one would be mad at me. Want to hang out even though I'm tired? Sure. Can you help me move houses last minute? Yeah, why not? I didn't want to let people down, but you know who I was letting down? Me. People pleasing sounds nice, but it drains your energy and time. You end up living someone else's life. It took me forever to realize that saying no is not rude. It's healthy. If someone truly respects you, they'll understand your boundaries. Next one is waiting for the right time. This is a trap that feels smart. I'll start after New Year, when I have more money, once I graduate. But let me tell you something, there's never a perfect time. Life is always messy. I kept waiting for the stars to align. They never did. What worked? Starting before I felt ready, before the timing felt perfect. Starting ugly is better than never starting. And funny enough, starting is what creates the right time. Now trying to do everything alone, I used to think asking for help was weak, like I had to figure it all out by myself. But truth is, nobody does this alone. The most successful people, they ask, they listen, they team up. Once I started talking to people, asking dumb questions, learning from others, I started growing faster. There's no trophy for struggling in silence. Teamwork isn't cheating. It's the cheat code. Yo, quick real talk. Ever felt like you're not good enough unless you're grinding 24/7? That's the hustle trap. I fell for that. I thought rest was for the weak. I was sleeping 4 hours, always on the go, always busy. But guess what? I was exhausted, burned out, and still not getting where I wanted. Hustle isn't the problem. It's hustle without purpose. You can work hard and still rest. You can grind and still breathe. Your value isn't in how busy you are. It's in how intentional you are. Here comes a dark one, negative self-talk. The voice in your head saying, "You're not smart enough," or "You'll mess this up." That voice is louder than any hater. And I let it control me for too long. Every time I failed, it got worse. Until one day I realized, if I talked to a friend the way I talked to myself, they'd stop being my friend. So I flipped it. Started talking to myself like someone I loved. It changed how I walked into rooms, how I took risks. Your inner voice shapes your outside life. Make it a good one. The next trap is chasing fast results. We all want to get rich quick, get fit fast, become successful overnight. I tried shortcuts, 1 week abs workouts, easy side hustle videos. But all the quick wins, they faded fast. Real results take time. I know that sounds boring, but it's the truth. Slow growth sticks. When I started doing the little things daily, I got better without even realizing it. Don't let the internet rush your process. Speed isn't success. Consistency is. Last stretch. This trap right here, hanging with the wrong people. You ever notice how being around negative people makes you more negative? Or how lazy energy spreads? That's not random. Energy is contagious. I used to chill with people who joked about doing nothing, skipped goals, always had an excuse, and slowly, I started becoming that. When I switched circles, started hanging with people who were building stuff, learning, pushing, I changed too. You don't need to cut everyone off, but protect your vibe like it's gold, because it is. Now, ignoring your health. Sounds dramatic, but it's real. You skip sleep, eat trash, and never move your body and think it won't catch up? I tried that. Felt tired all the time. Brain foggy, moody. Your body is your battery. If you treat it like garbage, everything else gets worse. Start small. Walk more. Sleep 7 hours. Eat one clean meal a day. Your brain will thank you, your mood will shift. Health isn't just about muscles, it's about power, energy, and showing up strong for life. Last one, not believing in yourself. This is the root of all the other traps. If you don't believe you can do something, you won't even try. Or worse, you'll quit halfway. I used to downplay everything. I'm not smart enough. I'm not special. But the truth is, everyone who's great at something once sucked at it. The only difference, they kept going. Confidence isn't magic. It's built, day by day, through small wins. You gotta back yourself, even when no one else does. 'Cause that belief, that's your rocket fuel.